Hello students, in this video I will teach you chapter number 2. I will read the paragraphs and explain it to you. Please open your books and read along with me so that you understand the chapter in a better way. Shivam and Nitin were students of class 5. One day they got up early. It was a pleasant morning. They went to a park for a morning walk. So there are two students of class 5. Their names are Shivam and Nitin. One day they woke up early and decided to go for a morning walk in the park. They saw many people in the park. Some of them were running on the track around the park. Children were playing. So when they reached there, they saw that there were many people. Some of them were running and the children that were there were playing. In the middle of the park, some people were sitting and making different poses. Shivam wondered what they were doing. Out of curiosity, both of the friends went near them. So in the center area of the park, few people were making different postures, different poses, and Shivam was wondering what they were doing because he had no idea. So because they wanted to know what other people were doing over there, both the friends went near them to see what they are doing. There was a yoga teacher who was giving instructions to others. He said, "My dear friends, let's learn pranayam in today's yoga class." So the people over there, they were actually practicing yoga, and there was a teacher who was guiding them and told everybody that day they would learn pranayam. What is pranayam? Somebody asked. So somebody out of the crowd asked what pranayam is because he or she did not know about it. Pranayam is control and extension of the breath. By practicing it, we can reduce our breathing rate. So basically, by doing pranayam, we control our breathing, and when we practice it a lot, we can reduce our breathing rate also. Reduced breathing rate has a lot of benefits. It slows down heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and relaxes body and mind. Pranayam increases our life expectancy. So there are a lot of advantages of pranayam. First, it slows down the heart rate. Second thing is, it reduces the blood pressure, and it also relaxes our body and mind. Also, if we do pranayam, it increases our life expectancy. It means that we don't die at a young age. Pranayam should be done on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning. So when we do pranayam, we have to make sure that we have not eaten anything, and we should do it in the morning only. You can also do it in the evening, but there should be a gap of 4 hours after the last meal. You can also do pranayam in the evening, but after your lunch, you have to make sure that there is a 4 hours of gap. Shivam and Nitin got interested and joined the group after seeking permission from the yoga teacher. So both the children had developed an interest for pranayam, and they joined the group after they had taken permission from the yoga teacher. The teacher started listing the steps of pranayam. So further, the teacher had started telling them about the steps to do pranayam. Steps of pranayam. Step 1. Sit calmly on a mat and close your eyes. So now the teacher was giving them instructions. The first step was to sit on a mat and to close their eyes. Step 2. Put left ankle on top of the right thigh. So if you see the picture on the right side, you'll understand this step. Step 3. Now put right ankle on the left thigh. This posture is called Padmasana. So again you look at the picture, the way this person is sitting, this posture is called Padmasana. Step 4. Press your right nostril with your right hand thumb and breathe in slowly from the left nostril. Do this till your lungs are full. So with your right hand, you'll use your right thumb to press your right nostril so that you breathe slowly from the left one. Again, you please refer to the picture so that you understand. So this process of breathing is called Purak. Step 5. Hold your breath for 5 to 10 seconds or only as long as you comfortably can. So this process of holding breath, when you are holding your breath, it is called Kumbhak. Step 6. Now release the thumb and close the left nostril with your ring finger. Then breathe out slowly through your right nostril. Similarly, we'll do the step on the next side of the nostril, but this time we'll use our ring finger. and this process of breathing out is called Rechak. Over here we are going to breathe out, we will not breathe in. Earlier we had inhaled, over here we will exhale. Step 7. Now breathe in from the right nostril. Step 8. Hold your breath again. So now again we have to breathe in from the right nostril and hold our breath. Step 9. Now press the right nostril with thumb and breathe out from the left nostril. So this is how the process have to be repeated. Step 10. You may start with 5 rounds and increase it up to 15 to 20 rounds. So this can be repeated 5 times at the start and reach up to 15 to 20 times or rounds. So here the chapter comes to an end. I hope everything has been understood. It is just a process. If you look at the pictures, then also you will understand. But still I have explained it in details. In case there is any doubt or anything that you have failed to understand, please feel free to clear them. That's it for the chapter and the video. Thank you so much for the patience, all of you.